What's going on, friends? Good to see you again. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite stretching techniques to relieve lower back pain. So the first exercise that we want to do is a stretch for the glutes. And because the glutes are so overused when you walk, when you move, when you sit, when you stand, it's very highly important that you stretch them out regularly to relieve the pressure in the hips and the lower back. So the first stretch is going to be this. It's called a pigeon stretch. Put one leg in front of your body, and the other leg is stretched out behind you. And you're right here, and you sit down into the stretch. So as you're here, the muscles from the lower back come down into the glute, and this whole area is stretching out right now. I'm very tight. I can't even put my hip all the way down, so I want to go to a position that feels comfortable for me, and then I just lean right into it. And as I lean right into it, I get deeper into the stretch. You can feel the glute, and you can feel the lower back releasing. You come out of that, and we go right into the other leg, just to even it out. And again, with the leg crossed in front of the body, the other leg outstretched. Get nice and low and deep into it. And you want to hold this stretch for about 10 to 30 seconds. And the reason you want to do these stretches, again, is to relieve that pressure in the glutes and the hips. My recommendation for some of these stretches is as a warm-up and as a finisher to your routine. And it's recommended that you stretch at least once a day, every single day, to keep the body nice and loose. The second stretch I want to go right into is a hip flexor stretch. So we step with one foot forward here, and we're stretching this side of the body. So as we lean into it, the hip flexor starts to release. So the hip flexor is a muscle that crosses in front of the body in the hip and the joint capsule here. It's responsible for like that really tight impingement here, pulling your body forward. So we really want to open it up, outstretch the core right here. So we want to hold it here and release. And what you could do is you could even raise the arm up to get a fully elongated stretch through the lats, which is here, and the chest, and all the abdominal muscles. So this entire area in the frontal plane of your body is opening up. Good. Come back down, go to the other side. Put one foot forward, embrace your core and your glutes here. Lean forward, get that stretch on the hip flexor, put the arm all the way up, and stretch and lean back slightly, opening up this hip. There you go. You want to hold it for 10 to 20 seconds, 30 seconds max. Again, I highly recommend that you do these exercises at least once a day, if not maybe even twice a day, if you feel like you're really, really tight before or after workout. Or sometimes what I like to do is do these exercises very first thing in the morning, just as a regular morning routine. Okay, last stretch I want to do is actually a standing stretch. You come out here with your legs really, really wide, and you just sink on down all the way to the floor. This is going to open up your inner thighs and your hamstrings and your lower back as well. So you come down here nice and deep and keep the legs straight. You don't want to end up bending, pushing your butt out, and you hold it nice and tight in the stomach. Inner thighs are stretching, hamstrings are stretching, which are muscles in the back of the legs. It's highly important and beneficial to stretch those muscles. Again, they get very, very stiff and not a lot of movement for those muscles if you don't stretch them regularly. Good. And what you could add here is you go from left side, stretch here, it comes a little bit deeper into the leg here, and you come to this side, gets a little bit deeper into this side of the leg as well. Okay, come here. Final stretch, you could actually reach through as a bonus, get a little bit deeper if you feel you're comfortable and you're flexible enough. And you come back up. Stay tight in the stomach. Slowly come back up. You can reach all the way up and stretch the entire hip capsules. Again, inner thighs. Now you're stretching your shoulders and your back. And that's it. Those are 3 of my favorite stretches you could do to relieve lower back pain and loosen up and limber up your legs. Listen, if you're enjoying the content, let us know how the stretches are going for you. And if you haven't signed up for a Miami Strong membership yet today, scroll on down and click the link and become a member. These are some of the stretches we do at the Miami Strong gym and in the classes to help you get back to normal and relieve any lower back pain. I'll see you in the gym, friends.